there are officials of the Income Tax Department at the offices of BBC, both in Delhi and Mumbai. It's a survey. We're told that the tax officials arrived there to conduct a survey. Income tax officials landed at the BBC office at around 11:30 this morning at Kasturba Gandhi Marg offices to conduct a survey. The phones of some of the journalists have been taken away, is what we've been told at this point. Now, it's interesting, this comes just a month after the huge controversy over a documentary series on Prime Minister Narendra Modi and allegations linked to the 2002 Gujarat riots. And remember, there was action taken by the government to ensure that this was not shown in India. It was removed from YouTube and Twitter as well. And just a few days after that, you have these surveys taking place. Well, let's go across to Sunil Prabhu now for more. And Sunil, at this point, what do we know about this survey that is taking place by the IT department at the BBC offices?
Well, as you are well aware, and this is according to income tax authorities, they are on record to say that there is a survey being conducted. It's not a search operation. This is about alleged irregularities that have taken place, as well as some concealment. And it's in that backdrop that they are doing a survey of the BBC organization here in New Delhi, as well as across India, wherever they are based, to ensure that that survey will be able to find out if there has been any irregularities in that context. Of course, as you rightly pointed out, it comes in the context of that documentary that has been put out across from BBC World across the world, but not in India. And also after the Supreme Court had rejected an organization asking for BBC to be banned and for an NIA operation to be conducted over the documentary after the Supreme Court dismissed it. It's in that backdrop that today we have the income tax authorities now conducting a survey against BBC, which, as you are well aware, is the British Broadcasting Corporation, and it's an important voice for various people across the world, and it's quite prestigious. And it's in this backdrop that it comes straight after those incidents that have taken place, as I spoke about the documentary that has been telecast across the world, except in India, and it's been banned in India. And it's in the same the same context.
Sunil, if we take a look at the optics of this, I mean, BBC is the national broadcaster of the UK, and this is their office here. And the allegation that is being made is to do with taxation, that the taxmen are carrying out this survey over international taxation and transfer pricing irregularities. So that is what we're being told right now through sources.
Well, that's as I said, certain irregularities that have taken place. So that's the reason why they would like to do it. Of course, as you pointed out, the optics is for everybody to make a conjuncture or to look and to decide for themselves. You have to place the dots accordingly. But I'm not going to go beyond that stage than to say what the income tax authorities have said. They're saying it's not a raid, it's not a search, it's a survey. How you put it, whatever way you want to do it, the fact that people's phones are not being allowed to be used, that you are conducting in a media organization with international repute a search operation, a survey operation, definitely in the aftermath of what has happened in a documentary on Prime Minister Narendra Modi, is for everybody to say. But the fact of the matter is that this is definitely something that will definitely have huge repercussions, both within the country as well as internationally. We have had the Congress party respond to those raids that have taken place as news came of the survey operation being undertaken by the income tax authorities against the BBC.
Right, and Sunil, it's interesting, just today you had Home Minister Amit Shah giving this long interview to ANI in which he also spoke about the BBC documentary, and he says, you know, the truth emerges despite 1,000 conspiracies around it. He said that they are after Modi since 2002, but every time Modi ji comes out stronger and more popular. So the Home Minister just, you know, addressed those concerns. We know the opposition had hit out over, the blocking of the docu-series here in India, and just on that same day, you have this survey taking place at the BBC office.
That's right. It's in that context that the surveys are taking place. It's interesting to see how this entire operation is underwent. Everybody is kind of surprised because it's falling into place. Though, as I said, the income tax authorities have been consistent to say that these are not raids. These are survey operations that are taking place, and this is definitely not a search operation. This is about looking into certain irregularities of the BBC World's accounts, and it's in that backdrop that they are going and
Right.
really analyzing all the data.